All right, we're live. Welcome to the podcast once again. This week, Tiffany and Kim, mother-daughter team, joining me.
Hi.
And we are going to be talking about the Week 6 results, Week 7 matchups, and some trades. We literally just had one happen right before we hit the live button.
Yep.
So we will get our live reactions to that, and I just want to make sure. Yep, okay, everything's good.
Say, please make sure you're recording.
I didn't even look at that. I looked at the volume. Yeah, it's
Okay,
recording.
we're good.
We're good. So first off, Kim, anything that you want to tell the entire league?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm
No
sorry.
hot takes this week.
Quality content, ladies
Not
and gentlemen.
Sorry.
All right. So I guess we'll just get into it. Week 6 matchups.
Yeah.
I defeated Tim by the slimmest of fucking margins.
Like the hair on your chin, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was scary. I didn't like it. I shit my pants multiple times.
I'm sure.
Especially-
Eckler did not perform like he usually does.
Well,
so.
he had some plays called back though too, right?
Yeah, he had like 3 or 4 catches and like 20-yard runs that got called back by penalties. So that
Not an Eckler problem, but
no,
you probably would have lost though if those.
I definitely would.
I would say I don't
lost.
know how many points were lost there with those callbacks, but I feel like you would have lost.
There was multiples, but I mean, I also had Lamar Jackson, who his receivers can't catch a fucking pass.
I know.
So,
But he did okay.
He did
And
alright.
Zay did all right.
Yeah.
17 points, not bad.
right, but yeah, me and Tim's team both kind of just meh weeks.
Yeah.
You know, we
Definitely.
didn't really have anybody on the bench either that would have helped out, but
Thank goodness you didn't start Fields, huh?
yeah, nah, I literally like.
Did you think about it?
I woke up at like 5 in the morning and I had Fields in my lineup and I was like,
Did you?
no, I'm gonna put Lamar because they were the London game or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I made actually a good decision for once. All right, so you beat Big Time Bex last week.
I did. That felt so good too.
Usually 30 points from, or 56 from your quarterback wide receiver duo will
Yeah.
do that to you.
That's
yes,
nice.
it will.
So
Well, we were competing with Kirk and Ridley. I mean, seriously, and I won. Tee. Sorry, Bex.
well
Sorry, not sorry.
you didn't come out unscathed. David Montgomery's out. I don't know how long. And I'm surprised you didn't start Adam Thielen.
Don't get me started on that. I went back and forth on the Kirk and Myers and Thielen. I went back and forth so many times.
Because I understand why you didn't do Barkley because he was a game time decision for a later game. I get that, but
Yeah.
Adam Thielen's been white hot.
I know.
So-
I could have kicked myself. Don't worry
Yeah,
for
I
not
know.
playing him, but I still won. So yay!
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I think Thielen is a must start. No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he had some Kirk Cousins with 10 points. That's not
Not good.
That's
good.
horrible.
So.
His
Well,
whole
and
team,
then Tannehill, he went out.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh my God, and his backup, oh my God, that game was scary.
Yeah, the Titans are definitely in trouble.
Oh
without-
my God, it was so bad. I was like, he can't even throw the ball. Oh wait, he can't. Oh, he can't do anything. Oh, all right.
So,
What's his name? Willis.
Malik Willis.
Yep.
Yep.
It's horrible.
I think it's Malik.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I
He's
guess.
horrible. Not worth even mentioning.
This one was really close.
Oh, yeah.
Less
Yeah,
than
it
a
was.
point. The battle of the neighbors, and John comes out by the slimmest of margins.
Yeah, he did.
I actually predicted John to win, but not by that close.
Yeah.
You know, John had Debo go out, but then, you know, Ryan makes the questionable decision to start 2 tight ends.
Yeah.
I told him to start Wan'Dale Robinson, and he didn't listen to me.
He could have played almost anyone besides Johnston and would have won instead of Thomas.
Yeah.
So
And
Yeah.
and Ryan, you need to learn that when I'm talking about my team, it's always wrong. But when I'm talking about somebody else's team, it's always right. So, just so you know for future reference. But yeah, so.
That's awesome.
But I do also want to point this out. John's sitting there talking shit about how Cup and Puka are going to be awesome together. Yeah, that looks awesome to me. 27 points from Cooper Cup is awesome, but
6.6.
Yeah.
Oof.
yeah,
Just to say, I didn't think that was sustainable for them too.
yeah. So Matt and Tiffany.
You said this was going to
Matt.
be a blowout last week, and it was not a blowout.
It was
first
not.
off,
You're right. You're right.
I totally had a chance of winning going into Monday night, but
But what counts at the end of the day is I was right.
yeah. Well, no, it was not a blowout though. But
You're
yeah,
right,
Matt
you're
did win. And of course, highest scoring team in the league this week. I would have beat anyone else besides Matt.
He had almost the same score last week when I played him,
Gosh.
when he beat me by .88 or whatever. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this
Scary.
rate, Matt's team, like if Jonathan Taylor's not even doing Jonathan Taylor things
Nope.
yet, so at
He
this
is
point,
not.
Matt's gonna be contending up there with Ben. So
Yeah, I think Matt's team is on the up and up for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
look
mean,
at Mostert.
ETN's a fucking monster.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, Mostert, ETN, Waddle's finally doing some stuff. Pittman is
He's got
finally...
Brian Robinson to throw in there on bye weeks. Like this
Yeah.
dude's good.
Yeah, I like Matt's team.
So Matt's the new dark horse.
Yeah.
He is.
And last but not least, we have Ben and Lance. You hate to see it for my boy Lance.
Yeah.
I think he changed his name too.
Yeah,
Checo no mo. I didn't notice that.
I noticed it earlier because I told him to change his name and he said that. So that
I like it.
Can somebody take this man out? Take this Smokey the Bear out, please?
Yeah. No
well,
kidding.
Please.
Kyron Williams is working on it. He's out.
Yeah.
I know he is.
Yep.
Oh, and then he.
Wait, and he's got an injured CMC now.
Yep. I was going to say, doesn't he have? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but he's gonna play. It's
I
Yeah,
know.
but still.
What's
And
this? Oblique? Is that what they said? It was
Yeah.
oblique.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I already know what Ben's saying right now. Well, it doesn't matter. I have this, and this that I can put in. Yeah, I know. Shut the fuck up, Ben.
Yeah, nice defense too, by the way. 6 points, but anyway.
Yeah. No. At this point, does the defense really matter if you're getting
Nope.
consistent 20 points from
Yeah,
3
he
or
could
4
have not even
players?
played a defense and still won.
Yeah, but he lost
Right.
Williams.
It's just rough.
Yep.
Everyone feel bad for Lance. So we had a trade happen, which is not even on here yet. Oh, it's because I haven't.
You haven't approved it.
I haven't approved it. Okay.
Yeah.
So me and Lance made a trade. I get Isaiah Pacheco. He gets Chris Godwin. What do you guys think about that?
I thought that was a pretty even trade.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I liked it for you because you had you have a bye week issue with your running backs this week anyways.
Yes, I do.
So I thought that was good for you for your bye week problems, and Pacheco's been pretty decent. So
He has been pretty decent.
but yeah,
Okay.
and then what? Go ahead.
And then just now,
Yeah.
the two neighbors who are best butt buddies trade Alexander Madison for Puka Nakua. So, live thoughts. What do you guys think about that deal? So I'll pull up their teams. Let's start with John's. So he no longer has Puka, and he now has oh my God, Alexander Madison to slide into that shithole of a running back situation, which is now looking a lot better. Kenneth
Yes.
Walker and Alexander Madison looks a
better.
lot better than fucking Jerick McKinnon and Najee Harris. I'll give him credit.
Yeah. No, I agree. I like that.
It's not a shithole anymore. We've upgraded to not the greatest.
No, I think it was a good trade for John because I did the Cup and Puka thing. I think I said that from when Cup was coming back that I just didn't think that you were going to get 40, 50 combined points from them too. Like, I don't know. I just didn't think it was going to work out. So I think that was good. You got rid of Puka.
Yeah. So, what do you think, Kim? Who won that trade
John.
and why? Where's fucking? Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Jesus Christ. We're not live or anything.
No, I know,
Take
right?
your sweet ass time.
I don't know, because he needed a running back, which
Yeah, definitely needed a running back.
he did.
But
He's got Bijan, Aaron Jones.
I see why Ryan did it because, like you just said, he has Bijan and Aaron Jones.
Yep.
He doesn't necessarily need Alexander Madison, and Alexander Madison's not been fucking awesome by any means.
No, but
He's been mid consistent,
yeah, well,
and Puka's the guy who's gonna
name's horrible.
put up 7 points here, 5 points here, and then drop a 30 bomb. So I get it, but I do tend to agree that John won that trade simply because he was backed into a corner with the Puka Cup thing with, not a decent running back in here
At
on
all,
second,
yes.
and Ryan comes in and bails him out. For what reason, I don't know, but...
yeah, because I don't know. Honestly, I don't really see, in my opinion, I don't see how it benefits Ryan's team to get Puka. I mean,
You're just... I guess he's hoping for the boom bust receiver because his receivers are Rashee Rice is not dependable. Wandale
Nope.
Robinson's not dependable.
Nope.
George Pickens is somewhat, but not really. 8, 22,
Not
11,
bad.
5,
He's
26.
alright.
He's another boom bust guy.
He's
yeah.
okay.
Well, I just don't believe in Puka now that Cup's back. I guess is my thing. So
Well, he's still gonna have
Anyways.
still gonna have some points. He's not gonna just completely disappear. It's a good offense, and but if it continues like it did with Cooper back, then it's
Yeah.
not looking great. But
Yeah,
a couple bad matchups coming up, so
yeah,
I guess we'll have to see.
exactly.
yeah, it's an even trade. Don't get me wrong, but I don't see why it was done. I don't think it benefits anybody to a great deal. We got to get this trade done, So
Exactly.
yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's go over the Fab.
Oh yeah, I haven't looked at this
The
yet.
Fab happenings.
I haven't seen everybody's offers.
So these are just the Fab offers. So let's start right here. Kendrick Bourne goes to Lance for $5. He spent some money. Congratulations.
Good job, Lance.
We're so proud of you, buddy. You're getting an award at the end of the season.
That's funny.
So he beat out Ryan. So this is the big one, and it involves me.
Yep.
I got Zach Evans. I spent $31.
Wow, that's high for you.
Yeah, I still have some Fab left, but I was sitting there. I played the game. I was looking. I was like, okay, there's only a couple people that can actually outbid me with this, so I got to bid this to make sure that nobody else can get him. And Becker bid $16, so I was a little high, but
It's okay. It's not as bad as my $49 on DeMercado last week.
well, you don't know that. It might be. Zach Evans might not even be the starter.
I didn't even start DeMercado last week,
I
so
could possibly not start Stark Evans.
I don't know.
Stark Evans. Zach,
Stark Evans?
I said Stark Evans. I don't know why I fucking said Stark. Zach Evans. Anyway,
Yeah, anyways. I put a bid on him too.
Yeah.
Obviously didn't get
$7
him.
bid, and then Ben's in there with his no Fab bid, which I get it. You bid on what you got.
Is he broke?
Yeah, he's got
broke.
zero. He's got
He's
$0.
broke.
He's been broke.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, been broke for a minute.
Go back up. Who else is broke? Is it John too?
Ben's broke. Tim has 10. John's got 14. Lance has 89. Matt's got 90. Ryan has 52. Becker has 79. You have 66. Tiff has 20, and I've got 40.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I
there's-
can't believe you've spent some Fab
I'm
money.
almost broke.
I usually spend Fab money.
Do you spend all of it?
I don't ever spend all of it. I've spent many a weeks talking about why I don't spend all of it, but
Yeah.
Okay.
excuse me. Becker gets the Rams defense. I get Vegas as a defense, which I paid way too much for that. But
Yeah, you did.
yeah, Tim gets Cleveland's defense and just barely beats out Ryan's offer. So that was a really close one. Other players were added. Ben gets the consolation prize of Jordan Mason. Seattle's defense. Tiffany gets the consolation prize of Freiermuth.
Back on my team.
Yeah, back.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had.
I drafted him.
Yeah, back for the No, you didn't. You traded for him, didn't you?
No, I drafted him.
Oh. Back
Didn't
for the,
I?
don't
Okay,
know.
anyways, yeah, I did.
Back
Go
for
ahead.
the second stint. And the Tampa Bay defense. And Kadarius Toney's on a team.
Wow.
That'll change next week.
Hey, there's some things missing from that. I also got Antonio Gibson and Elijah Mitchell on my team, which
Oh, why doesn't it show all of them?
you have to view all.
Oh,
So,
okay. There were quite a few ads.
yeah. So there's,
Yeah, I was gonna say keep
Okay,
going.
why is Craig Reynolds not on the Fab offers then?
they're all right there. You're just looking at like. Oh, there you go. You
So-
had
okay,
to do
there's
view
more.
all. Yeah, yeah. yeah.
Okay, sorry. So on the Fab offers,
Is there a Q by his name?
questionable, yes. I didn't even see these. So Kim gets Craig Reynolds for $10. Tiff bids $7.
I wanted him.
Yeah.
Sorry. I might have lost Montgomery. Okay.
No, I know. I understand why you picked him up. 'Cause
You
you
got
have
in.
Montgomery.
You got Antonio Gibson for $6, and I bid $4,
Okay.
which I'm kind of glad I didn't get him because I didn't need him. Now that I got the
Yeah.
Elijah Mitchell, it's to your team for $2.
Yeah.
I think.
Look at
Yeah,
that one.
that was
Let's
last
see.
week.
What, Elijah Mitchell?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
even Mason, it's kind of
Let's
like.
see.
Nah.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. Well, you'd think it shows.
No, you
all
have
of
to do
them,
the
but-
view all.
Okay.
So,
Well,
anyways.
you learn something new every week.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get into the matchups for this week.
Okay.
So me and Lance.
I love his new name.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let you guys talk about what you think is gonna happen. I'm on the left and Lance is on the right.
Do you want to go first?
Not really.
Somebody go.
All right. Well, I think this will be a close one. We have some bye weeks here. Lance has Garrett Wilson on bye. Tyler has Pollard and Mixon on bye.
Which hurts.
Yeah, so you were definitely hurting at running back this week. So, but y'all made that trade. You got Pacheco, so I think that it's really great for you. But as far as the matchup, I don't know. I just don't see any like standout players this week. I think Lamar and Zay have the most potential. I think to have a great week as long as Zay can hold on to the ball.
Big
But-
caveat.
But I don't know. That's just kind of how I'm feeling about this. I choose you to win, Tyler, but like just barely. I think it's gonna be super close. I
I'll
just have
take it.
I have a feeling.
I'll take it. All right. All right, Kim, what do you got?
Who do you think's gonna win?
Who you picking? Who you picking and why?
Okay, hold on.
Do 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 do.
Stop it. Get out of here.
It's not life or death.
I know it's not life or death. Shut up. I don't know.
All right, I'll jump
Who
in.
do you think is gonna win,
Shit,
Tyler?
right?
What do you What do you feel?
I think that it's probably going to be a little close, but
Yeah.
I can never pick myself, especially with Mixon and Pollard and Nico Collins on a bye. You forgot about Nico Collins. He's actually kind of good.
No.
He's not great.
Well, that's
he's
not
not bad.
Sorry,
But he's not good.
He's not great.
Or he's not terrible.
Sorry, I didn't think he was worth mentioning.
Well, thank you.
Sorry. Sorry.
I think Josh Allen's going to eat the New England alive.
Yep.
Depending on whether Deshaun Watson comes back or not, Amari Cooper could be amazing against my Indianapolis Colts defense, who likes to let wide receivers catch any and everything.
I don't think Watson will be back this week, though.
I hope not, but
I don't think he will. That's why I'm like, I don't love Lance's team this week. Josh Allen, yes, but I like Amari Cooper, but I don't think Watson's going to be there this week, so.
I think Godwin has a decent game. Hawkinson, I think he's going to have a good game.
I was going to say, I think Hawkinson will have a good game.
You think so against the 49ers?
Yes.
I don't like his Baltimore defense against Detroit, though. I'm not saying Detroit's going to score 40, but I think that they're going to put up some points on that defense. And then for me, I don't know about Lamar and Zay. Detroit's decent, on defense. They're not great, but if none of the receivers can catch the ball, it doesn't fucking matter. I mean, yeah, my team's just gonna have a midweek, and I'm gonna pick Lance.
I think I picked Lance too.
Okay.
Okay.
Move on.
Well, I chose you, so there we go.
Well, thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the faith.
You're welcome.
I think it'd be close. I still think it'd be Lance though.
All right, Becker and Ben. So, Brees Hall's on a bye.
Yep.
The precious Dallas defense is on a bye.
Brees Hall. I thought he loved Brees Hall.
He does. He wants to suck on Brees Hall's little huevos. And Kyron Williams out with
that
injury.
Hurts. That hurts.
Yeah.
And then for Becker, Jamar Chase, DeAndre Hopkins out on bye.
Yep.
James Conner on IR, Jefferson on IR. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys got? Because I know what I got.
Who do I think's gonna win? Unfortunately, I think our reigning champ Ben
Yeah, I
is
do
going
too,
to
sadly.
easily win this week, for sure.
Yeah.
Sadly enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna. I think it'll be a little bit closer than easily gonna win, but
I don't think so.
I don't think
Well, it
Drake
sucks because freaking what is it? Lawrence is out, and then you've got the Raiders. Oh my god, I can't even think of his name. Jimmy G. He's out. I'm like, really? Seriously? Sucks. I'm in the same boat as him.
Trevor Lawrence is out.
Yeah.
I missed that.
I didn't see that either.
Trevor Lawrence is out.
Yeah.
With what?
I don't know. Let me get back with you on that one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, McCaffrey, Devontae Adams, Mark Andrews, Hollywood Brown, Keenan Allen. Did I say Devontae? I already said
Yeah, you said Devontae Adams.
Yeah, so that's really good.
His knee. He's questionable.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
They said he wasn't going to play, but
He'll
he's
probably-
day to day.
He'll
Okay.
probably play.
You think so?
Probably.
I can only hope so. I read it earlier. Sorry, I couldn't remember. I've looked at so many injury reports lately. I couldn't remember what was wrong with him.
Yeah.
The only person I think on Ben's teams is not going to have a week at all is Drake London. I think that dude returns to Drake London stuff. The Falcons have been passing as of late the last couple of weeks, and I don't think they're going to keep doing that because Desmond Ridder sucks. Which also hurts Kyle Pitts over here. So,
Yes, it does.
but yeah, I mean, I know he's hurting with buys, but having to start JSN,
That sucks.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Ridley's, I mean,
All right.
every 3 weeks they trade who it is. Jahan Dotson, my boy, sucks this year. He's not been putting up numbers whatsoever. Ramondre came back last week,
Yeah, I was
but
going to say Ramondre actually had a decent game last week.
He really did.
Buffalo's got a good defense, so I'm
Yeah.
not. I mean, Kamara will do all right. Jacobs will do good against Chicago.
Of course.
And let's not forget primetime Kirk Cousins.
Not good.
Do we remember what primetime Kirk Cousins does? He throws interceptions.
Especially with the good 49ers defense.
Yeah, that dude's gonna be running all over the place, throwing up prayers, and the 49ers are gonna answer those prayers.
Yes.
So I picked Ben as well.
Yep. Unfortunately.
So now we have you two playing this week.
Why do we have 3 question mark? Oh my god.
Yeah,
they're
your
questionable.
your Saquon is questionable. He was limited in practice
I
today
seen it.
because
I
he's
seen
like
that.
he has a perpetual bad ankle.
Devontae Smith did not practice today, so that's not a good sign. So, you can cuss.
Sorry. What about Goddard over there?
I didn't see limited, so groin injury. He'll play.
Yeah, he'll play. That's fine.
I mean, Smith probably will play too, but
Probably.
if he doesn't, that's a big loss.
Yeah,
You think?
for sure.
Considering.
You have Thielen on a bye this week.
Yep, and Burrow.
And Jones is out again. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So who do you think is going to win this match?
I
Tyler?
think Tiffany's gonna win,
Okay.
and I think that despite all of this,
What 5 people on bye?
yeah, Chuba,
Am I
Jake Ferguson, Derrick Henry, I don't know why you stuff CJ Stroud.
Well, 'cause-
CJ Stroud,
no.
Miles Sanders.
Herbert had that broken finger. I was just making sure that he was good after the bye week.
All right, are you sure now?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's
So your tight end and running backs are garbage. this week.
garbage. They're horrible.
But I think your receivers and Herbert, because
Yeah.
Herbert against Kansas City, that's going to be a high scoring game, I think.
Yeah.
And then Miami and Philly is going to be a high
High
scoring
scoring
game, I
game
think.
for sure. Yeah.
So the one caveat I'll say is I think it's going to be close. And then I think if Devontae Smith plays, I cannot be liable for what I say right now because I think that changes the whole thing. So if Devonta Smith plays, I think it's kind of a toss-up. If he
Yeah.
doesn't play and she has to play Craig Reynolds,
Yeah,
is
I'm
it Caleb or Craig?
Craig.
Craig.
Okay. That might not be very fun. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if Montgomery plays, she can throw one, but I don't think Montgomery's going to play this week.
No.
I don't think he is either. They said he was going to at least miss 1 week, so that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll
So-
see.
I mean, on the off chance that Saquon's also out again, that's rough.
I will flip out.
Yeah. So
Him and
That's-
his bad ankle.
that's why I'm picking you. So.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I think it's going to be a close golf. Unless I'm hoping that the Brown golf duo hook me up.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you're gonna win too. But if I win, it's because my receivers just ball out.
Yes.
That's why.
'Cause your receivers are-
That's what I was going.
Yeah,
See,
I'm
I'm
crazy
returning the
good.
favor. I pick you to win.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
All right. So Matt and Ryan. So this changes a little bit now, considering he doesn't have Alexander Madison and he has Puka now.
Yeah.
But the end result for me is still the same. Matt wins.
Yeah.
Matt's assembling one of those teams on paper that you're like, oh, that's not very scary. And then at the end of Sunday, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, right?
So,
Raheem Mostert got 35 points. What?
yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Having
if-
pieces of that Miami offense is great.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
He's starting to have a little too many, but it's,
Yeah, he's got 3.
if Miami sucks, then Matt could suck potentially, but it hasn't happened yet. So
No.
until then, hold judgment. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Well, him and I have the Miami offense essentially. I've
Well,
got
even-
the other two.
even Michael Pittman's good. Jonathan Taylor is going to start creeping up in points.
I hope so. I'd
George,
like to see that, actually.
George Kittle's probably going to go 1 catch for 1 yard again.
One catch for 1 yard.
That's what he had last week.
Oh.
You don't think it could possibly be a decent week for Kittle if maybe Debo and CMC are out or limited?
If so, but it usually doesn't happen like that. Usually it's every 3 to 4 games Kittle has a big week, and he had it 2 weeks ago, so it's not time yet.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
All right.
I'm going to hold you
Not-
to that.
not yet.
I'm going to check that out.
ETN should be good. New Orleans has a pretty tough defense,
Good
though.
defense, yeah.
So I mean, Thursday night, it's always kind of weird. I think it's probably going to end up being a low-scoring game, which favors ETN. Mike Evans against Atlanta, it's kind of a toss-up. But looking at his team and then coming over here and looking at Ryan's team, it's just like, oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
So
That's
there's
gross.
Sorry.
so there's Travis Kelce. That's really good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I do like DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Yes.
He hasn't been great this year, though.
I actually like George Pickens against the Rams, and I like Bijan. Aaron Jones should be okay against
Maybe.
Denver if he's back to full health, which
I
don't know. I guess I haven't seen any of the injury. Limited in Wednesday's practice.
His hamstring.
I love Aaron Jones. I think I've had him on my team for the past couple of years, but I'm so happy I don't have him in fantasy, honestly. He gets hurt or he's boom bust always. You just never know what you get with Aaron Jones, but I really like him as a player.
Well,
I'm just glad I don't have him on my team this year.
limited hamstring means split carries, so that means not as many points.
Yeah. don't like
Rashi
that.
Rice, I mean, you just gotta hope and pray that fucking he's standing out in that Kansas City offense. And then Puka will not put up 14 points, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
I think he's good for 6 or 7 this week.
Agree.
Definitely.
New Orleans defense is looking pretty good if Trevor Lawrence is out.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout by any means necessarily, but I think that Matt wins and it's not a 1-point game or anything.
Yeah.
Did I pick? Yeah, I picked. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think Matt has the edge this week by just a little bit.
All right.
Dumpster fire.
And then last but least, Tim looking for his first win. Thank God it wasn't against me.
I'm going to say he's going to get it this week.
So, I think it's going to be close. And I know he's looking at trading Hurts and Brown. That changes the whole landscape of everything because...
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
If he makes that trade before the games, then, I don't know. But if I was him, I'd hold on to it until after this week.
Yes, I would too. I think Hurts and Brown are going to ball out this week. I just do. I have a feeling they're going to do really great this week.
Miami, are you kidding me?
Yeah. I think they're going to go ham. Do you know what that means, Dad?
Well, okay. So it's gonna go one of two ways. It's gonna go like high scoring game, or like it normally does, like not normally I guess, but what it sometimes does is when you like, oh, that game's gonna be awesome, they're gonna both score 50 points, and then they both score like 14 each.
Oh, I think it's going to really be a high scoring game. I
hope so, because the last game of the Eagles with the Jets, that was gross. That game was
that was awesome.
Was it awesome for
as
you?
As an NFL fan, yes. I fucking hate the Eagles.
Whatever.
But anyway.
It was so wrong.
But, so, that being said, Eckler, I predict Eckler comes back better than 10
Full
points.
force.
Oh, yeah, I think Eckler's going to be great.
I actually really like Laporta this week against Baltimore. I think Baltimore's kind of weak there.
What's he got wrong with him? There's so many questionables. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. Limited.
Calf.
Oh, that was his issue from last week, too.
Yeah. If he plays, then yeah. But
yeah.
Going over here to John's team, I'm assuming he starts Madison instead of Hunt, so I'm going to just put Madison in there in my mind.
Yeah.
Mahomes should be pretty good against Chargers defense that loves to give up points.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp, he's Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
Josh Downs against Cleveland, I actually think that he probably gets more points than that.
I think so too, especially now that it's definitely Minshew playing.
Yeah.
I think Downs will be good.
Minshew sucked last week, but...
Yeah, but I think he's good for Downs and Pittman.
He's down for Downs.
He's down for Downs. I know that sounded weird, but yeah.
Kenneth Walker is going to just fucking eat the Arizona's defense alive. Alexander Madison, he's going to be meh to bad against the San Francisco defense. Evan Ingram's going to suck up the joint.
What does that mean? Yeah, well, I was going to say the same thing.
What does that mean?
That means 4 points maximum.
Suck up the what?
Suck up the joint, like the place. Like trying to be hip.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
New Orleans defense is good, and Evan Ingram sucks. So, Debo, if he plays against Minnesota, I think he'll play, and I think he's going to be a decoy, and I think
he's going to do exactly what it was, like a couple weeks ago, whatever.
I think this is the Ayuk week instead of the Debo week.
I agree. That was another thing I wanted to mention. I think this is also an Ayuk week, so I think that Hurts, Brown, and Ayuk and Eckler is going to be fantastic for dumpster fire.
So
I do too. I'd hang on to Hurts and Brown. At least another week. At least another week.
You can't start Jerry Jeudy. Steve Smith has put him on blast. And I don't think Tim's going to change anything because he's got the T Higgins on a bye. If you put T Higgins in here, I for sure pick Tim.
Yeah.
But as much as this pains me, I'm picking John.
Nah.
No.
I think the Mahomes, Kupp, Walker thing is going to be good enough. I think it's going to be very close. But I think something in my prediction on Tim's team, I just feel it, is going to go wrong. So that's why I'm picking John. Maybe a little bit of reverse psychology here. I don't know. Okay. What do you guys think?
I picked him.
Oh yeah, no, I picked Dumpster Fire to win.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like a blowout or anything.
You can call him Dad. You don't have to call him Dumpster Fire.
I just think it's funny. Well, I was gonna call him Turtles,
I like turtles.
Turtles.
but his name was I Like Turtles
Oh.
before he changed it. So his nickname
I like
was,
turtles.
I like turtles. That was a
Yeah,
great
so
name
his
too.
nickname was gonna be Turtles, but then he changed it. So, I mean, I
Okay.
guess if I call him Dad, everyone knows who I'm talking about. But still,
Well,
anyways.
oh yeah, we're not done. Hold on, my bad. We got one more thing.
Okay.
What?
Impromptu power rankings.
Oh, okay.
What do you guys got at number 10?
John, sorry.
I agree. Kim is nodding yes without
Yes,
using her
I'm
words
sorry.
on a podcast.
Yeah, sorry. Yes.
There's no video.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
We're all in agreement on John. Number 9. Who do you guys got at number 9?
I have Lance at number 9.
I agree with you. And it's not this guy's fault, people. I feel so bad for Lance. I just
I
want
think
to
I'd have him at
I
9
just
too.
Lance, I just want to give you a big old hug and stroke your hair and just tell you it's going to be okay. There's
Yeah.
always next year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just feel bad for Lance, but yeah, I got to put him at 9.
Well, and I want to go back real quick. The reason why I have John at 10 is
This team sucks.
well, yeah. I honestly, I do think your team
No,
is
his
pretty
not
pretty
bad.
weak,
It's
like
not
all
horrible.
around. But you have the lowest points for in the league, and I think you're pretty low on points against too. So you belong at 10.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think his team got better today. but-
I agree. I like that you got rid of Puka.
So it's not like a definitive, like there's like little tiers here where like 7 through 10 could all be kind of sort of interchangeable, 1 through 4, but
Yeah.
I think John's last. Lance is at 9. Do you
Okay.
got Lance? Where you got Lance?
9.
9. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Number 8. Kim, you go first.
Let's see. 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're going by points, it'd be you.
Yeah, we're adding everything. You kind of like take everything.
Yeah.
I'd say you.
Okay. I'm at 8. What do you got?
My dad, Dumpster Fire.
Yeah, I do too.
I think you belong number 8.
I can't put you any higher because you haven't won a game yet.
Yep.
Although
Yeah, good point.
you tried your best last week, but
Yeah, you're just
for
very-
some
very
reason,
unlucky.
all my bad karma helped me out a little bit last week. So
That's funny.
I got Tim at 8, and then I got me at 7.
I also put you at 7
Yeah.
actually.
That
was hard though.
I have
That was hard.
I have pretty low scores. I'm kind of like even. I'm scoring as much as my opponent. So
Oops.
okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm not up there by any means. So
No, you belong like kind of right in the middle.
okay. So you put me at 8. Who do you have at 7, Kim?
Tim.
Okay. So
Okay.
Tim.
Yeah.
all right.
For sure.
All right. Number 6. What do you guys got?
I have Ryan.
Yes, him. The one that's at 6.
Okay. That's
To
what
Infinity and Mijon.
that's what I have too.
What is
I
it? Breadaway? Breadaway?
Bredewig.
Breadaway. Sorry.
I've got Ryan at 6 too.
Yeah.
I think the trade today kind of hurt him a little bit,
Yep.
but I probably would have put you there regardless. So, yeah, just same thing. Kind of holes on the team. Not perfect. Still got some good players. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody's got good
Yeah,
players.
you got Kelsey, but Kelsey can't carry the team.
Well, he's
So-
got other players
Yeah,
besides Kelsey too.
Bijan. Yeah.
Bijan is one of those that the NFL player Bijan and the fantasy player Bijan are totally different people right now.
Oh yeah.
The NFL player Bijan is, oh my god, he looks fucking amazing.
Right.
But the fantasy player has not
Well,
caught
yeah.
up to that.
I was
yet.
gonna say this is all fantasy for me.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
Who do you guys have at number 5?
Well,
I
probably Matt.
Matt?
I
Okay.
agree.
I actually have Becker at 5.
Yep.
It's a toss up.
I have Becker at 5 because of the injuries, and at this point in time right now, I would rather have Matt's team than Becker, and they both have the same record. Becker has a little bit more points for, but
He does.
Quite a bit,
Matt has
honestly.
got scored on.
Yeah, true.
So, god dang it. Quit clicking on shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say because I mean Becker has quite a bit more points for than Matt, but yeah, I see what you mean.
So
I
have
still would take Matt's team.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
so I have Becker at 5, Matt at 4. Wait, I did that wrong. No, yeah, Becker at 5,
Yeah,
Matt at 4.
and we have
then-
Matt at 5.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and honestly, I think Matt's team is just gonna keep going.
Yeah,
up.
I do too, honestly.
It's trending. Up,
And then
I
I've
think.
got Kim at 3. I've got you, Becker, and Matt kind of sort of interchangeable. More so you and Matt, just because I like you guys' teams better. But Matt's on the huge upswing.
Yes,
so
he is.
you know, yeah. Where do you put yourself at 3 as well?
Yes.
Okay, I know you do.
You have her
Or-
at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I actually really like your team.
And then the rest of this should not be a surprise. Nobody's gonna say that Ben
Tiff's
is at
number
2.
1.
Yeah, Tiff's at 2 and Ben's at number 1.
Yes, 100%.
I mean-
Damn it.
And
Damn it.
I actually think you're gonna lose this week, and I think that's not necessarily. I think it's gonna be your bye week situation.
My bye week problem.
I think I'm not saying you're going to lose because I think you're gonna win, but you could very easily lose.
Yeah.
And if you lose and some of these other teams win next week, I think you're gonna fall a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, unfortunately. I think
But-
so too. But I've been getting scored on too. I am like second highest, third highest on points against,
yeah,
which is ridiculous.
yeah.
But
Well, it's rough with last week. Whenever, yeah,
yeah.
we've all been there, and it sucks. So
Yes, it does. I lost by 0.88. How can we forget that? And I had 154 points.
I lost by 0.08 last year in week 1 to this fucking asshole that lives next to me.
Yeah.
0.08.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
called
I
me out?
remember that too.
Who I don't feel bad about calling me out or calling him out because he called me out on his podcast, so now I'll call you out on mine.
Right?
So, all right. Well, that is week 7 in wraps. So thank you, Kim, for coming on the show finally.
I know.
You've been in league for what, like 3 years now? I've been doing this for 3 years.
I want to say longer.
Okay, we're finally getting new people on the show. So
Dad, it's your turn next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Tim needs to get on here.
yeah. Everybody get in the Facebook chat and give Tim words of encouragement to get on the show next week. Long overdue.
Because he knows it's football, baby.
Yeah. So, anything else that you'd like to tell the league now that we are done with the show?
I mean, I don't really have anything. Mom, I wish you the worst of luck this week in our matchup. I hope you lose. But
Thanks, honey.
you're
Appreciate
welcome.
Oh wait, hold on. I should have thrown this up for you before you said that.
Oh. Trigger warning. Yeah.
Trigger warning.
That's all I have to say.
I don't really have anything to say either. That's funny. Oh,
Well,
God.
for this, I guess for this week, I know I just said that I wanted to give you a hug and stroke your hair and tell you everything's gonna be okay. But, Lance, buddy, I hope that I can snap your neck and then after this week revive you. I need another win. I'm the second best record in the league somehow. Knock on wood.
Somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
Trust me, I don't fucking know how it's happening. But I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth here. I want it to keep happening.
Yeah, 'cause
So
your points ain't saying it. That's
yeah,
for sure.
well, hey, it fucking happens. I've seen stranger shit happen. So I will take it, given what I had last year. So
Yeah, no kidding.
all right, but
Yeah, no, now you and Tim literally switched places. How
which is
about
why I want to get him on the show to get his perspective because I know what I was thinking last year. So we will have a lot to talk about in that regard. And probably by next week, I'm assuming he makes a deal with somebody for this Hertz Brown thing that he's talking about. Oh, actually, I have one more thing I'd like to talk about. Kim, do you have any players or anything on your team that you're looking for like a trade block scenario? I say this with biggest shit-eating grin on my face because I know you will never trade with anyone.
You cannot say that. I have traded. You shut it.
When have you traded?
I traded last year.
With who? I don't remember.
I think I traded with Tim.
That doesn't fucking count.
It doesn't count.
No, that doesn't count.
Okay, it's still a trade. I needed somebody and he had who I wanted or something. I can't remember who it was.
That doesn't fucking count.
Whatever. If somebody would send me a good deal, hey.
People have sent you. I know this
Nobody
for a fact.
sent me any trades. Like, except for like the, first 2 weeks maybe? Maybe that's about it.
Well, everybody's learned their goddamn lesson.
Shut up.
I've sent you some good trades over the years that you've not taken for the and you can't tell me that it's not for the simple fact that it was me. If anybody else sent that fucking deal, you hit accept, but because it's me, you're like, nah.
No, I did not. No.
It's the benefit.
I'm looking for the bigger, better deal. I almost wanted to trade Becker. I wanted Connor. Glad I didn't. Holy shit, since he's not in the game anymore.
Well, at least you wouldn't have been able to hear my bitching at you, but.
About what? Trading?
Yeah. At this point, we're just going to put up like a days since whatever counter, and it's going to get to like 4 digits before anything happens. But
I can't say that I wouldn't trade. Come on.
I can. I know you wouldn't. Because you want the fucking world for nothing.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
All right. We can do this all night.
Yes,
anyway,
we could.
We're going to sign off. And yeah, worst of luck to everybody but me this week.
And me.
And Tiffany.
Whatever. Both of you. Bite ass.
All right.
Shit.
Say bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.